Hey guys, Panther0822 here. We're gonna get back into some KOTOR. The mission, I don't know how well we're gonna succeed at this, but the mission is to get off this bloody planet in the Ebon. That's the mission. But we'll see. All right. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you get notified when I stream and upload, because I do stream and uploads Monday through Friday, and then the weekends, they're a little iffy. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Kind of depends. But Monday through Friday, I'm pretty much do a thing, so. Alright. Okay. That can go away, provided it'll behave and listen to me. All right. Before we get started, I'm gonna share this out here real quick, then we'll get started. So. We are going. We're going to share this out to a couple different places, and then we'll get started. This will also give a chance for other people to hop in and get comfortable, grab some popcorn and some soda.
Crap, I meant to grab some popcorn.
All right. So we got it shared out to Facebook, got it tweeted out. We're going to do Google+, LinkedIn, and then we'll get started. So. All right. Go. All right, got everything shared out here real quick, so I've wasted enough time. Here, 19. I want that one. All right, and I'm not entirely positive how long the stream is gonna be, so my recommendation would be to find a comfy chair, get some popcorn or something to munch on, and kick back. Because this could be a short-ish stream, or it could be a while, so we'll find out. Alright. I don't think I can do anything. I definitely could use to create some med packs, though. But an antidote kit. Don't have enough for that either. Okay. Oh, workbench. Can't do anything there. I've got a couple options here, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Did that one. Still don't have an edge for that. Don't have anything for that. But I do have something for this. Okay. Cool. Nothing for that. Alright. And actually I want to move this over here. Oh, this is not moved from its current screen. That's a little aggravating. Okay. And back to the game.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though. The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Alright, let's take a look inside the bay here real quick. See if we've got any blasteel cylinders or anything like that. I'm not trying to get into it, at least not yet. Let's see if my security's high enough. It is. Alright. Wow, that's a bit blurchy. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so we've got one issue resolved. Already got that, so let's wander this way real quick.
This won't take long.
Alright, I want to try and stay away from vents as much as possible. And that's why.
Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
I wish they'd let you practice.
Alright, who are you?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Tonata biasvia. Jicho watana ikunera que te dinito para más nucho.
Ask Akbar.
Creking no una panca di planito bamanananga.
Okay. Let's check our plasteel cylinder over here real quick. Alright, I guess security skill is too low for that. Yeah? Oh, I was misjudging the space.
Know where that came from? Know where that came from? Know where that came from?
Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Nope.
Where that came from?
I'm surprised this guy hasn't died yet. Oh, nuts.
This won't take long.
Alright. I don't think I can actually change. There's a setting that I'm pretty positive I can't adjust while in. Yep, I'm right. Well, that worked. Can't get into it. Oh well. Alright, need to change character so that we can...
How do you like that?
You know, I haven't saved in a while, and I would really hate to lose the progress I've made, so... Alright. Well, that sucks. And I don't think I've got any antidote kits. No. Some more chemicals though.
What's going on?
Okay.
Feels like poison. What's going on?
Let's take a look here. Well, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
More where that came from. Everyone down.
Oh, fantastic.
Time to even the odds. Time to take you down to size. Everyone down! Let me handle this. Everyone down!
Alright, now would also be a good time to save. Saving is our friend, because if we don't, we will get so hosed. Can't do anything with him. Okay. Can't do anything with that. I already crafted that. It's locked and can't be opened. Alright, let's take a look at where we're at right now. Coming down, so I think we just need to keep coming down and back around. Okay. That was the door that was locked. Yeah, that one is locked. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go back this way. Cool. Data pad. Cool. We got the codes that we need for the shuttle. Which now means we can get out of here. Provided I can remember the way back to the damn shuttle. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I want load, I want save. And before I go any further, I am gonna check one other thing because I've gotten... Okay.
I hear you.
Let's go.
Got a big droid that I've got to deal with.
Everyone down! Time to take me down the side. Get this over with.
that idea didn't quite work out.
Let's settle this.
Probably should have actually activated those first. I have no idea if this is actually going to save me or not.
Let's settle this.
Okay, let's try that again. I want to try and stay out of that thing's range.
I hear you.
No, I completely missed these. That ion grenade's gonna come in handy. And should have one more. Those are all empty. I've got full ability of force. But what I don't have is I don't have... That could be a bit helpful, given what we're fighting. Not quite as good as the other item, but... Okay. Alright, hopefully... What's the item? Is a +1 constitution. I gotta be honest, I would rather have an energy shield right now. I would prefer to have things on me that's gonna keep me alive longer.
Just say the word.
Let's go.
Let me handle this.
Everyone down!
I would prefer to stay alive, thank you very much.
Time to even the odds.
Do we have a med pack? We have a med pack. Followed by those. And hopefully that'll be enough to actually keep him alive.
I hear you.
Or he'll stay alive long enough. Okay. How about you use the damn things I tell you to use? That would be nice. How many do I have left? 3. I'm gonna have to use more of a hit and run type strategy.
Let's settle this.
Alright, I apologize for running in circles, but I am kind of doing this for a reason.
Even the odds.
Back left. Oh, it didn't like that.
Time to take you down to size.
Alright, and I think I'm out of med packs. Yep, out of med packs. Additional stamina, additional strength.
Time to take you down to size.
Alright, I can
Time to take you down to size.
heal.
Time to even the odds.
No, I don't want to stay in there.
Let's settle this. Let's settle this.
I don't know about final shot, but we'll find out. No, pretty damn close though. Alright.
Shots fired.
Need to rejuvenate a little bit more. It is enough. All right. 96 credits. 96 flippin' credits is what I get. Okay, I thought I had everything that I needed. Oh, I've got to go to the computer terminal, input the codes, and then board the shuttle. That's right. Okay. Hangar doors unlocked. Is that gonna be enough for us to do what we need to do, or did I miss something else? Alright, we are gonna take the shuttle.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation.
You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query: have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer: I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement: dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Getting tired of getting shot down, but
Irritated declaration. There you are. It has been extremely difficult to track you down, Jedi. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities. Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder? Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
I think I'm gonna be. Alright, let's level her really quick and then we'll get into the fight and go from there. Auto level. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Time to take you down to size.
You guys crazy in there, went like a B category. I probably should have saved before this.
More where that came from. I hear you. Time to take you down to size.
I thought you'd already put on your shield, but I guess not. Oh, goody, we get to rewatch a sequence. Woohoo! Well, that's what I get for not saving.
Irritated declaration. Quickly. Unnecessary.
Alright.
Self-retort.
Okay, so first things first, save so that we don't have to go through the same bloody sequence all over again. And we're gonna come to Chris. She's got a shield, which means I should activate it as soon as. So do you, and I don't. So I need to energy shield. Well, I guess I'll do that because that'll at least give me a little bit of a.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
I hear you.
Alright, I want to get closer.
Optimal accuracy ratio.
Can I? Can. Need to at least be close enough. Alright. I'm gonna have to kind of do this the same way I did against the robot. I need help though. And rebuilding my force points to heal right now is a lot better. Amed pack. Additional strength isn't gonna do me any good right now. Alright, I'm okay for health, I'm okay for force points.
Time to take you down to size. Let's settle this.
And run away. I should have ran away faster. The problem is... I was an idiot. Okay. You know what? I wonder...
Everyone down.
Great, you've got long distance shit. What the fuck are you doing?
Time to even the odds.
It's amazing. I have an energy shield in their selection, but it's like unless I actually turn it on for them, they don't do it. It's kind of annoying and a little stupid, actually.
from?
Systems failing, Master.
Let's settle this.
Karth, is there a reason why you're not doing shit? I gotta be honest, I'm surprised they don't actually pursue. They just kind of stay in one place and that's where they're at. I know this isn't the most exciting, but this was one of the most efficient ways to do things. You let your force power regenerate, which gives you access to your shit, and then you can go from there. That should be good enough to...
Failing, Master.
Alright. Okay.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the Academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason, and now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Alright, let's get into some backstory and some history and stuff. What do we want to go with? I think we're gonna go with that.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you're admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
I guess we'll counter it with that.
The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility.
Guess we're gonna go with that one.
We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
That wasn't me.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story to mask your crime. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that. Again, you insist it is your ship. But it has had many owners, which I'm sure you are aware. You have no claim over it. Even if you did, the destruction you have already caused demands that you be tried and punished for what you have done.
Alright, I've got a friend of mine who's asking me a question, so let's see here.
You will drown in lies before the day is done, it seems. Your admission is irrelevant. The guilt is thick on you. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done? No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It could be a bit of a butt and go with option 1. I'm not sure I want to, though. I'll go with
The
that one.
Sith? What do you mean? You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them? Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you. You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here. Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
And the arrogance of the Jedi.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Hey, Dan, give me a minute. Alright, guys, I need to pause for a minute. I got a friend that I need to talk to, so give me a sec, and I will be back. Alright, guys, I am back. Apologize, just needed to take a quick pause for the cause. So let's get back into this. What do we want to go with? We're gonna do this.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what can be done. Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Wow, I was not expecting to gain that much dark side. Journal entry added, dark points gained, light points gained. Net dark side shift. Crap, I was not wanting that. Oh well, I'm not gonna go back through and replay it. That was not what I was hoping for. How dark side shift was that? Not quite as bad as I thought. Actually, let's see if we can have a conversation with some of them. They might just get pissy with me, but...
Why have you approached me? You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages. They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to. He has had some Echani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well. I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with. Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service. You may ask, the mistress? What of her? She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
Huh? Probably because he wants. Alright. I think we're gonna call that good, and then so that we can try and find our ship and try and get the heck out of here. One of the things that you can do in this game is you can actually spend some time and actually train with the Echani, which is actually pretty cool. I don't think I can do that right now. Looks like we finally got a blade to add to our weapon. Let's see here. All right, so
Did you find what you came for? There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still. There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Was an interesting point.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force. Very well. Let us depart. He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
You're fine.
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we? This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use. I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship. Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Alright. We need to heal up.
Yes.
Alright. Let's double check the plasteel cylinders. A med pack. They hand out credits like it's candy, but other supplies that are kind of needed, they don't. This is the Achani training ground.
Why have you approached me?
Do all these women look alike? Not like I'm complaining, I mean, it's interesting.
They are Ichani. It is not unusual for their children to share similar features from the same parents.
If you have a reason for approaching me, speak it.
I could say I'm looking for a fight, but I'm really not.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about. She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Alright, I think we're gonna go with this one.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side. Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up. Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Let's see here. What do we want to go with?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation. Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all. Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion. Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression. You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others. There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that. You may ask.
It's always interesting talking to Chani, or at least in particular characters, because you gain kind of a little bit of insight into the entirety of the Star Wars universe. So
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like? Then tell me of its absence.
That would actually be a pretty good example.
It is standing atop the summit of a great mountain, the winds tearing about you, then finding yourself buried alive, trapped, helpless, and alone. It is like having the energy of youth, then feeling the cloak of years fall upon you, and knowing you are weak, fragile, and a thing easily discarded. It is knowing what you want to say and never finding the words. It is a chorus replaced with silence, hearing teachings without meaning. It is like a beloved pupil to whom you have shared everything, sacrificed everything, and then having them turn from you and forget all you were.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
Alright, so I think at this point we've pretty much gone in a loop. Yep, we've gone in a loop, so there's really not much we can do there. Okay, turbo lift is locked, so we can't do anything there. I guess I was a little bit wrong. We're gonna pilfer a little bit and then we've got to find our ship and get the heck off of this darn planet. Tiny shield and some parts. Okay. Heck. Alright, nothing here. Got another. Med pack and some parts. Cool. And then is there another way out of here? There is. Alright.
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebon Hawk. Not so smug now, are you, you little thief?
Don't be a fool. Atris stole the ship and the droid.
Says you.
Okay. That ship's seen better days. What?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Okay. Let's see here. That's a lab station. We maybe have a workbench? We've got a workbench. Fantastic. Use workbench to upgrade. Creation sword. We're gonna upgrade. I thought we finally had a blade. I guess not. Alright. We're gonna use... Can we create a med pack or two? We're able to do one med pack. Don't have enough. Okay. All right, enter Ebon Hawk.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
Left? But why? Her oath.
Her reasons are unknown to me, but I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What is the machine saying? We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
As far as the Star Wars universe goes, I typically tend to follow kind of the Jedi as far as that goes. That being said, I do have some very fundamental issues as far as Jedi goes, and there is and I need to be clear about this next part. It is a fan theory, and fan theory only, and I do have a video on it, which is the Grey Jedi Code. Like I said, the Grey Jedi is non-canon. It is a fan theory and nothing more than that. Got to be very clear on that, because I've caught a lot of hell as far as that goes, and so I want to be very clear. There are some fundamental issues that I have with that, but anyways, that's a whole different video. Go check those videos out. So, all right.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
The war has touched the youngest of the Order. Many of them have lost themselves in battle against the Mandalorians.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey,
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
That's an understatement. Alright.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
I would have to agree with that.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself. It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
All right.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
I don't have it anymore. Just saying.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that. I never said you were, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete. I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal, though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior. I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Nothing wrong with that, man. You need to be careful.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
All right, now that we're done with all of the automated sequences, I think we'll call it good here because this is where I wanted to get to. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a great night.